Hey viewers, welcome back to Ray of All Trades. My ATV battery got pretty weak where I was having to pull start it. And I'm getting older, I don't want to necessarily pull start all the time. So I just picked up one of these off of Amazon, YTX 14AHBS. It's a 2003 Sportsman 400. It's a pretty common battery though, pretty common problem. Battery's up under here. Let's get it swapped out. All right, so yours may look a little bit different. This one has added some winch accessories to it. Anyway, just loosen up this tie strap, pull it out the way. This lid should flip up, and then the battery actually at that point can tilt forward. And that's usually when I just disconnect everything. You got a couple different methods to disconnect this. Number one is a number 3 Phillips head screwdriver. Put that on there, or you can use a 10 mil on this specific size. There's going to be a nut on the back side of this thing that's going to fall down out of the way. So just keep that in mind because that's a pain to put back on there. I just rotate this battery right out of here. While we're here, I do want to point out, this right here is your starter solenoid, okay? It receives a signal from the ignition switch, and then it just jumps this battery lead, which is under here, over to this one, and then this one is the one that feeds over to the starter. Super easy. And then as far as the ground, one of these goes directly to the frame, and then the other one, like I said, goes to my winch control. I'll just put it back in reverse order. Just pop that cap off, and I want to show you real quick. See how that's constructed? It basically is hollow right there. It has a hole on the top so that the bolt and everything can go through the top, and then the nut would be on the inside. And then it also has a spot in the front, so you can either do a front mount or a top mount on these batteries. Mine fits better as far as a front mount for these. Brand new hardware. I'm going to put one nut directly behind here. You slide it in. Got a brand new bolt. This is where I like using the screwdriver to put it in because you have better control. The bolt head doesn't slide up into the socket. So right through there and right through there. One of the very common symptoms that you'll see when a battery's been getting low and somebody's been using a pull starter, the headlights will be blown out. Let's rotate this down to the side, just to give me more room. So if you ever see one that's got all the headlights blown in it, it's probably because it's got a dead battery. And somebody tried using the lights when it was running just on a dead battery. So new nut back behind there. And occasionally, what I'm experiencing right now will happen. And that is that the nut that I'm actually trying to fasten to is falling out of the way. So you can take and put something directly behind it, like put a screwdriver or something like that behind it, and that would force that nut to stay in the forward position. I'll go ahead and try to fasten this back on. And this usually happens when you added extra wires like I've got right here. There we go, she tightened right up. Pull my screwdriver back out. And I just like to give it a little bit of a snug down with a 10 mil wrench or socket. this cap right back on. Protects the top of the terminals. And then fasten your bungee. That's pretty much it.